lady back again. I'm going to teach you how to make a turkey taco bar. It's actually a very cheap and easy way to make a meal for a whole family or for a party, let's be honest. Especially if you're going to be having some football watching parties this Thanksgiving, that would be great. All right, so instead of traditional beef for tacos, we are using ground turkey. You might have noticed how prices have like skyrocketed on ground beef in the last few months. So it's actually a really good idea to be able to replace it with ground turkey. It's a much cheaper, easier to do option. And plus, it's Thanksgiving-y. All right, so first thing we want to do, we're going to cook our ground turkey. I'm going to show you how to do this in the microwave. Just open it up. Plop it into a microwave-safe container. I like to mash mine up a little bit beforehand. All right, so we're going to cover it. I'm just going to use a simple paper towel. And we're going to stick this in the microwave for about 4 minutes. All right, let's get this started. Zoom in on the microwave. So if you're using the free kit from the library, the free starter kit, you will be receiving refried beans that you can cook in the microwave in this package, and also some corn tortillas. You also will be getting some salsa. It's a medium salsa, but I think people around here don't have as adventurous of palates here at the library, so we have some mild salsa we bought. You can have as many kinds as you like. You will be needing this to season the ground turkey. Instead of wasting time cutting up lettuce, just buy it already cut up in a bag. Keep it simple. And here's something else you can add just for fun. Some cilantro lime rice, just like a certain burrito chain we know that likes to put that in their burritos. And also keeping it simple, look at these. They're squeeze bottles of guacamole and sour cream. That's less mess for you to have to clean up. You don't have to worry about people getting their fingers and double dipping. You just have to squeeze it out. Keep it simple. It's also a good idea if you are using these corn tortillas, they like to break really easy, even though they taste really good, to use a taco holder. I got these on Amazon. Let me show you what these look like. So when you assemble your soft shell taco, you put it in here so it doesn't fall apart. And when you're ready to eat it, you just pull out one of the sides and slowly slide it through as you go. Then you don't have to worry about making such a mess with eating your tacos. Some other ingredients that you can add. You could add green onions. You could also get a can of black beans. That's always very tasty. I don't have that here today. And, oh, you can always cut up a tomato. You can also find pre-cooked pico de gallo, which is the diced tomato and diced onions. I just realized I forgot the most important part. The most important part of every meal is the cheese. And there's so many different varieties. You could just do straight up cheddar. This is a Mexican blend. Cotija cheese works really good too. If you're extra adventurous, maybe try some jalapenos. All right, 4 minutes is up. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, go right out. All right, see, we're starting to get it cooked here. You see that? Still all those juices and fats. It's okay, this one is 93% lean. So you might say, oh, that doesn't look like beef. It'll look better once you add the seasoning to it, I promise. That darkens it up, and you can pretend and close your eyes and pretend that it's beef. I'm just mashing up the big parts there. You don't have to do this. I am just weird about some meat. That's me. But see, it's almost completely cooked. So we're gonna put this back in for another minute. Cover it up, of course. We don't want to splatter all over the microwave. See, there's still some pink in here if you look real closely. Yeah, that still needs a little more cooking time. All right, and then back to the microwave we go for 1 additional minute. All right, so a minute has passed. Our turkey should be fully cooked by now. It fully is. Close that. That's a lot of juice that's in there, really more than there is the grease. Like I said, it's 93% lean. But I can't get it out of my head that it might be fat, so I'll show you what I do, especially if you don't have a strainer handy to strain it out like you normally would with ground meat. I blot it. This is something I used to do in college when all I had was a microwave and a tiny little refrigerator. So you just take lots of paper towels, and it helps if you pull the meat kind of to one side, because then you see the little puddle there, and just stick that in there and let it absorb all the fat and grease. That, what's the math, 93%? So that makes it, how much percent fat? 6? 7? We don't get into the library sciences because we love to do math. We get it because we love to read. All right, so you can see that soaked up quite a bit of it there. I'm gonna throw that directly into the trash. And now I'm gonna add the taco seasoning. I just buy the packets. You can try to season yourself. Use some cumin, some chili powder, some salt and pepper. But I'm trying to keep it easy for you. So here's a little trick I do. You're supposed to add water to this to make it adhere. I'd say probably about 3 tablespoons. I just take this packet and I take it to the sink. And I put a little water in the packet. See that real good? All right, and then just add this in here. There's almost no cleanup to this. This is why I love making turkey tacos. I've done this as a Thanksgiving meal before. It was a huge hit. All right. Now, since it's still a little watery, we're gonna cover. And guess where we're going? Back to the microwave. You guessed it. And we're gonna try it for a minute. After that, there's like almost nothing left to do. So let's get our paper towel to cover it up. And here we go, back into the microwave. All right, so there's that minute. And on this thing. All right. So it might not be fully evaporated, but I'd say it's looking pretty good. Take a look here. See that? See how it darkens it up nice and it looks more beef-like? While it's not exactly beef-like. That's why it helps to buy the 93% lean instead of going for like the turkey breast. It has a more grayish color when it cooks, where you can convince yourself more that you're eating beef. All right, and so with this done, I don't have much to do here. All I gotta do is pop each of these in the microwave for 90 seconds each, and I will have a turkey bar ready to go. All right, I'll be right back. There you have it. This is all you need to do. And it's been, what, like 20 minutes? And this is all done. You could easily feed a large family with this, and it only costs $25. That's the size of a nice steak over at a restaurant for just one person. So imagine. That's why tacos are the perfect party food. Building a taco. Just make sure you set your taco bar up so that it's easy for everybody to get to. Start with the meat here. This is where that holder's coming in good handy, that's for sure. Just a little bit of meat for me. We'll put some salsa. If you have a nice thick chunky salsa, you really don't have a need for tomatoes, because guess what that's made of? Yep. There's that lettuce that we didn't have to work at cutting at all. I'm not a huge lettuce fan, so I'm just gonna put enough in there for it to be pretty. If it'll let me. There we go. And now the cheese. Ooh, come to mama cheese. I will have to clean the table, but at least I won't have to wash a lot of dishes. All right, then we have the refried beans here. Nice vegetarian option. If somebody doesn't like meat, I just wipe it on the inside. There's a little bit of, the rice. So it reminds me of my favorite burrito place. Mix that up in there. My dear friend Lisa cut these up just for me since I can't handle regular onions. Thank you, Lisa. Shout out to Lisa. And then the sour cream and the guac. Just squeeze it. Ooh, turn my hand so you can see what I'm doing. Just squeeze it on there, as much or as little as you want for both of these. I might have gotten a little carried away with the guacamole. But there you have it. I'm gonna try a little bite. That's pretty good. Messy too, so I would recommend paper plates. All right, this one's mine. You're gonna have to go make your own. Bye-bye now. My body never will be